Don't have to just speak to our boss. What is this? Can I just put the phone down on him like I can to the council?
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Oh. We've done something wrong. We're getting called back in. Time for detention.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
How'd you disable a collector's ship?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Why do we have this information?
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
It reminds me of somebody, and I don't know who, and it's not Martin Sheen.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Fuck. Alright then. As long as I don't have to go now, because we're busy.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
We're going now? Fuck. Alright, turns out we're going straight into a big dick mission. Here's me thinking we could clean up some fucking side stuff. Shit. I hope this isn't like a point of no return mission that we've stumbled across, because we certainly haven't recruited everybody yet. But Garrus has got an alternate outfit. Not that alternate, as it turns out. Black and blue as opposed to blue and blue. Right, who do we take onto a collector's ship? I think Miranda definitely needs to come with us. And maybe Tali? These are the only two people that have experience with collectors, right? Although Jacob was with us that time. Maybe not Tali. Maybe I take Miranda and... I need a sniper. Yeah, that seems about right. This I can deal with. Did I give Garrus that awesome sniper rifle? I did. I've got it myself as well. Can't switch that out for anything, can I? Those collector ships look cool.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Wait, is it a trap? I'm extremely suspicious of the...
scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I don't trust this. This is a trap. Why would it be just complete the collectors being collected? No. Fucking hell, this looks cool though, but it's making me nervous. Wait, is it breathable? Or is it helmets on for once? Helmets on.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
sombreros y chimichangas.
These two come steaming in at once. Was having a quiet stream then?
Los pequeño taco y grande burritos. Arriba, arriba.
And what on earth does that mean? Dan, welcome to the stream. Hislop, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. I was just thinking, by the way, I don't mean to be one of them people that tries to pick holes in stuff, but if we're in space, we've not been through any airlock or anything, open space is right there, wouldn't Miranda's eyeballs be currently being pulled out of her? Like, I understand me and Garrus, we've got fully sealed helmets on, but Miranda? She's a robot. A small taco and big burritos, I think. Force fields. We didn't go through one though, Scrove. Welcome to the stream. We just flew straight in. There was no force field, no nothing. This is a collector's ship that was just... the Turians found. It was just hovering here. There's force fields on her face and chest. Is that... I don't know. I don't buy it. Maybe, but I don't...
I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
I don't like this. Why is it so quiet? So this is a collector ship that abducted all the humans on Horizon, and now it's just floating out here, empty. Seemingly empty, but undamaged.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I don't get it. That's a pile of bodies. Okay, so they are killing humans, it turns out. Why only humans?
This looks bad.
Don't
Piles of
get
legs.
it.
Collectors just
Don't
leave
get
a
it.
pile of bodies lying around.
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
Jesus, it's just... Oh, Scrove, thank you for the bits. Genuinely don't get it. It's the air of mystery this game has created, and credit to it for doing that.
They didn't deserve this.
Too few in life ever get what they deserve.
Very profound, Miranda, very profound. They're like Jenkins from the first game that we may or may not have gotten killed.
They grind up the pendejos for los tacos y burritos for the hombres.
Is that how the fucking... the collectors are? Is collectors just English for chiquitos? Didn't know that was a scene, my bad. Now you good, Scrove, you good? That's the plot, sorry. Wait, that's a dead collector. Is that a collector? Siddles, welcome to the stream. Come on, Zero. You don't get Zero, don't forget. There it is. Ah, he's tricked me, he's tricked me. Zero's mine. We're only here for money, really, right?
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Just salty, I don't get to guess at all, really. Basically, Siddles, it's the same as the old system, but you get an extra chance to win. The old system was you don't get to vote. You don't get a guess after you've won. This is you don't get a guess after you've won, but you get to win twice in a row. Do you know what I mean? The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
What? The collectors are what? Hang on. The collectors are ancient Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
That is awful.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
But it doesn't explain where they are now. Holy fuck. Look at that sniper rifle. I don't know whether to get the... I think I'm going to go for this fucking assault rifle. Holy shit, you have to pick one. 39 kilo rifle, right? Damn. Considering the 3 oranges I saw that were on the list are all in contention for winning the mug, I'm starting to not want any of them to win either. Oh, where's your sense of team spirit, Siddles?
The working title for this video game was Super Tacos Brothers 2, A Feast for Pendejos.
It's better than the title for the stream. Gwynblade was here earlier and was trying to work out, or I was sat trying to work out a title for the stream. And the more I thought of, the worse it got, so I just settled for Thane Dingle. What's this fucking assault rifle like though? Is it burst or is it... Ooh, that spray is not so good.
Chimichangas y más chimichangas. Muy bien.
Is it chimichanga as well? So, these are all collected humans, aren't they?
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
What? 100% would rather an orange one just give me a different one than those 3. Say there's nobody here to get on the list, is there? Tagslack's on the list though, right? Hi, but he's on the list. I can't think about his fucking Protheans. Protheans were the ancient race, by the way, that died out long before humans in the last cycle. It's what Chimmy Bullard eats. Is it one of the ones you looked up, or is it one of the ones you knew? It says I need to go that way, so what the fuck's this way? Just an alternate way up. Ah, this is creepy. I've heard of it, but I genuinely don't know what it is. It's just a cool word to say.
This looks interesting.
Upgrades.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
This is a trap. This is not an abandoned ship. They're all here and they're gonna fucking jump me. I can smell it. It's too good to be true to just go down here and get a bunch of cool lore. There's gonna be some combat here. It's gonna catch me by surprise and I'm gonna die. Does sound right, yeah? You'd think so. They're giving me an amazing gun as well. Keep up, you two. Fucking hell.
Right behind you.
You got it.
Faster than that, preferably. I really don't want... I don't want combat. Just leave me alone. 2-0 Chop Street. Woof.
This is unbelievable.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Oof, alright. This game's got a fucking certain knack for sense of scale. Shit. Christ. That's cool. I wonder how many humans are actually in here now, all in the pods on the walls. Please don't attack me.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Scared the
Where's the
shit.
bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. No.
What is your favorite mambo? Is it mambo number 5, mambo number 9 or is it a mambo Italians? Viva Mexico.
Wait, he didn't say Mexico properly. Is that your guess for today, Dan? You on 5? Oh, when you said, I thought you were saying Mambo number 5 as in hinting at me getting 5 chops. I can do that. Give it straight to Augur if you'd like. Give it the bits.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
We can't screw up. There's so many humans on board this.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
It's not like we can just blow it up.
That can't be good.
Please, just let me out.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
I mean, 0 points for seeing it coming, but you can't fault me for being hopeful.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
What?
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
That's messing with my head.
We've got company. Understood.
You got it. One back.
It's a fucking shotgun, not an assault rifle. Shows what I know. Oh no, this is the Revenant machine gun. Oh fuck, it's one of them things. Shit, Harbinger's there. Chris man, welcome to the stream. Wait, I need to fucking sort this out. Miranda, you've got that slam now, right? Biotic barrier that's... So I need to get rid of his barrier and then we can chop him. Yeah. Miranda, get... Fucking get down! Oh, never mind. Okay, this is going to be dangerous. Garrus, lift. Whew. I am in serious trouble. Chris man, would you like to get on this list? How did your surgery go, sir? Ow, 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 ow.
I will direct this personally.
Fucking keeps turning into... Hang on a minute. Wait. Chris man, I'll get you on the list. You would like number 8. There you go, Siddles. Would you like Chris man to win? Siddles is feeling threatened by the other oranges on the list, so he's worried about somebody catching him up on the fucking mug list. It went well. What a weird process. So what was it? A series of injections or what? I'm gonna have to get Miranda up. I just need to put her in a better place. I have the heals.
Viable possibility. Impressive
Taking
genetic
cover.
malleability. You cannot resist.
Why are you fucking analysing us while looking at you?
The forces of the universe bend to me.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacitate...
Easy. This assault rifle's pretty good, but goddamn is it not accurate. Miranda, where are you? Miranda down there.
Felt that one.
Fuck this.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Disco baby sexy baby hot. Disco baby sexy baby 1K.
Don't stop me.
One gear. What's that from? Apologies if I'm not. If I'm assuming these things aren't OG.
Hostile engaged.
They draw your blood, put it in a machine that separates blood cells from platelets and redistribute back into the top of your head. I'm gonna have to go up there to that scion. Garrus, come with me. Miranda, come with me.
On my way.
Wait, so you get? Do they put it, inject in the top of your head? I'm confused. Sounds like a ton of fun, Chris, man. Oh, is it fast shirt? I almost felt bad for accusing Dan of not being original. But I was right. Whoa. That fucking thing they do is dangerous.
My pleasure. I'll take the shot.
Can I have a minute, please, ED? Can you get us out of here? Maybe about 50 needles going into my head.
Manually re-establish my link to the command console.
50 needles going into your head with something similar to a drill. Is there anything left of your head, Chris, man? Right, let me go back. Get me off this fucking ship.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
Take us home.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
So there was not even a, there wasn't even a fucking Turian distress call in the first place. It didn't even chop. I was close. I assume you're gonna. I assume I'm going to be wrong with my prediction of a bloodbath. It is open. They were very small needles. I just didn't like that I could hear them. I couldn't feel them, but the sound. Oh. I had an operation on my ears when I was a kid, and they injected all the way around my ears. It was like a to pin it back type of thing. And I could hear. I couldn't feel the knife cut in the back of my ear, but I could hear it like this. It was like, oh my god, just can't hear it. It was like that down the back of my ear. What's the film with the needlehead man? Hellraiser, yeah. It's what's his name? That.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Whoa. The fucking elusive man. He knew it was not the Turians. Was he just confident that we was going to be able to fix this?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
No, the commander's right. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up. You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
I was hoping, just to go buy some fish at the start of today's stream. Can I get down here? Fucking go! What if they take us through the Omega-4 relay while we're aboard the ship?
Take the door on your right.
Keep leading me, Edie. Keep leading me. Please don't fucking spawn any enemies. Please don't spawn any enemies.
Heads up!
Fuck. There's Garrus over there.
Tacos. Muy bueno.
Garrus got cut to shreds. Fuck, I'm getting Garrus up. I can't fucking res. Miranda.
Easy enough.
Is true power.
Here's lot, thank you for the bits. Chrisman, thank you for the bits. Ow. Come on, Zero. Miranda, good work. Keep coming. Fucking lift him. Lift him. Lift him, I want to see it. Pretty good. Go into my appointment, you have a good one, and make sure to die lots. You know what, Scruff? Just for that, I'm not going to die at all today. Just like yesterday. How about that, Chris, man? Zero chop stream yesterday. Did you feed your fishy before being ambushed? I did. I did. It was less of an ambush and more of the elusive man caught wind that the Turians on patrol had found this collector ship, and it was dormant. Turns out there wasn't any Turians in the first place, and it was just a fucking trap.
I love you very, 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 muy, 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 very, 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 muy, muy, rada. Enjoy for zero, chop sucking nerds.
Wait, what did Chop say? And yay for Zero, chop suck it, nerds. See, that's what I like. Chris Man's always on the Zero chop train. You should get Zero every day, Chris Man. Is everybody alright with that?
Night.
Miranda, lift him. Lift him. I'm dying. I'm super dying. Who the fuck's shooting me?
Enemy down.
Oh.
Firing a high impact shot.
Ow, 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 ow. Miranda, lift.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna get overwhelmed at some point.
I will direct this personally.
Fuck it. No! Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Jesus, you accidentally come out of cover on this one and it fucks you. Whew.
Yeah.
Continue.
They explode when they die. I was late to the party.
Tear you apart.
Firing a high impact shot.
Hey, you're on the list. So have you got some time off to recover from your from your operation? This area's a little rough, but I can't imagine it on hard mode. It is cutting me to shreds. On what difficulty is this again? Veteran. Three out of 5, did you say, Hislop? Working, yeah, this area's a little, sorry, working still, but your head feels like sunburn. Was it an altogether unpleasant one, or was it just curious? This guy, what's that?
Le purple 10 bonus 1
I thought that started reading out wrong then. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Was that 1 bit or 10? I can't work it out. Thank you for the bits regardless.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
What are you? Wait, what happened to Garrison? What just happened to Garrison? What? Excuse me? Mina, welcome to the stream. What? I'm gonna die here because I'm gonna fucking die here because. What the fuck has happened to these two? I've got an enormous enemy. I don't count this as a chop, but it is. What the fuck? I've even got the fucking chop counter open today. That had game error written all over it. Why did they both walk down that hill and died, and I died investigating it? This is a good time to wake up, right? Wait. Did you see that? I don't know what to do about that one. That was some fucking bullshit. So both Miranda and Garrus died when they shouldn't have died, and they were both laid over a ridge. And I couldn't contact them or anything. They both was just all of a sudden unable to move. They were like laid flat and dead. It was a bit bullshit, yeah. If it was bullshit, strike it. That was bullshit. Do we maybe not count that one as a chop? I think we don't count that one. That was that was odd. Because I went back to go try and get him up, and that's when I died, but they shouldn't have died in the first place. Moria, welcome to the stream. Whew. Okay, Zero Chop stream still counts. I hope it doesn't repeat itself. And it was ages ago since I saved. So where did that just happen?
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
So they were both like laid dead in a weird situation, but it's all working now. So whatever happens now stays that way. I've still got to kill this fucking boss though.
Here he goes.
Firing a high impact shot.
No.
I'll take the shot.
If I kill the husks, then just focus on whatever the fuck this thing is.
You bet.
Tell you what, I'm going to use the zapper.
Look out!
Attack didn't work.
What are you? What do you do?
Firing now.
Shit. Shit. Fucking collectors. Fuck them up.
You bet.
I don't have enough of this fucking gun. This is the thing that just burned the shit out of me.
You got
Kill that thing.
Engaging target.
Oh no, it's coming. Right, come with me.
High impact shot.
Be right.
Come with me, come with me, come with me, come with me. Ah! Thank you, Chris, man.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
I don't know what to do about this thing.
Moving.
No, don't fucking move up there. Stay with me.
Hold fire, Shepard.
It was bullshit shot, but Twitch no like it. Shit. Keep fucking firing on it. Don't stop.
Concussive shots ready.
I'm on it.
Basically cheeky and mean. This is a collector ship that apparently was found dormant, and it turns out it was a trap. And we think the elusive man knew it was a trap before he sent us. I'm going to die here because I can't get out back into cover. Fuck it up.
Going now.
On my way.
Right behind you.
Right, I want to know why the fucking elusive man sent us to this thing if he knew it was a trap.
Successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
I don't know where I am. Just be nice to me,
This
game,
might be
please.
useful.
I just want to go back and fucking hunt for fish and stuff. Oh, so it was 10. Cheeky. Thank you very much for bits.
Le purple 10 bonus 1 illusive punt.
Heading to cover.
You got it.
I like how it just becomes incredibly English after a few seconds. Thank you, Cheeky, for the big bits.
Heads up. 9-9.
Is that some sort of chat? I never... Ow, 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 no, no, no!
Enemy down.
That's not cover. That's super not cover. Right, kill the husks first. Miranda, deal with it.
Affirmative.
Assuming control.
I used to shout, by the way.
I have just drank 1/3 gallon of water from the delfin. It only cost me 300 quid, so it was a steal. My stomach feels a bit weird, but I'm saving the rest for the cloning machine in my garage.
I know you feel this.
Do you know what? Belle Delphine's the
Here we go.
Instagram girl, isn't she? That have I got that right? She's the bathwater one. Fucking super duper credit to her for managing to exploit how weird her fan base
This
is.
body does not matter.
Right.
I know you feel this.
So when somebody takes control, I don't get it. Is it the Reapers that are taking control, or is it that guy back in the collector base?
Hostile.
Summon, welcome to the stream. Whew. Garrus,
Let's stay down.
you stay there.
Understood. I'll take the shot.
Didn't someone test the water and it's not even bath water? People thinking they're suing her over it. Imagine that court case.
Attacking target.
I hope it wasn't bath water. Fucking Harbinger.
Personally, you will know pain, Shepard.
You know how much of a nerd I am? Not like bathwater territory. But whenever Rooty on Razorgore would take over the orb for to control the boss, I would always say, assuming control. Because I'm a massive fucking nerd, even though nobody got it. Oh, I don't want to fight one of them things. I hate them things. Shit.
Enemies on our left.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Down you go.
You got it.
Fucking hell, it's gonna make me. Oh, it's gonna make me earn a zero chop stream today if we can get one. Garrus, what are you doing? Miranda, we're gonna flank.
With you.
Coming.
Move up.
Stay down.
Garrus.
On my way.
Miranda.
I've got no shield.
Heading to cover.
Resist.
Garrus, kill that guy.
Hostile engaged.
Miranda, aim at this one.
On the floor. Affirmative.
Do not die.
Do not die.
With you.
Ah.
6.
Moving.
Zero chops. Cheater, you died once. Here you find the rule. If the game's broken or bugged in somewhere, then it doesn't count.
If you think that's strange, I am also wondering at the first amigo to compete at Cooper Hill. You see the mine is falling all over running down a hill for a cheese wheel. You better use it for tacos y burritos at least.
Alright, Hazelot and Dan, Chris Man's fucking outdoing you with this stuff. Fucking hell. Wouldn't that be like Pedward purchasing a child on Backpage and getting an adult? Hang on. Wouldn't that be like a Pedward purchasing a child on Backpage and getting an adult and suing over it? Act creepy, get screwed. Yes, I guess. Yeah. It's like pirating a film and it not working, so you're complaining to trading standards about it. Oh, stop this, I need to concentrate. I'm known to waste my money on stupid stuff, but bathwater, why? I get clean water from my kitchen tap. Yeah, but has it not had a YouTuber in it? That's the question. Why is Garrus over there? Right, it's just me and this thing now. What did I miss with that non-chop? The clip looks like you were running away from something attacking you from behind. Did you lose control or something? If you look at the clip, as I dropped down into the combat area where the boss was, Miranda and Garrus just fell down dead. You can see them laid on top of the ridge. And I couldn't get them to attack. They wasn't classified as dead on or whatever, and I couldn't res them. So I went over to look if there was a bug or if I could get up to trigger them to lift. I was trying to figure out what had killed them. And that's what got me. They were just like, just flopped over. Yeah, so I died trying to investigate a bug, basically. When the bug didn't happen, we survived. I don't see the point of buying dirty water, that's all. True that. I think that's the whole fucking controversy around the whole thing, isn't it? Credit to her for selling it, though. I think I like the idea that somebody mentioned it to her and said, I bet your fucking fans would even buy her a dirty bathwater, and she's like, alright, do that then. Ow! Fucking killed by a dead enemy.
You bet.
Good, still alive. That's why Miguel's bought a gallon. True. Should have heard the... Didn't sound right. See, my opinion is that if you have used bugs to your advantage before, then you have to eat the chop when they go against you. How about we don't ever use bugs to our advantage? For the most part, you'll recognise me saying regularly.
Actually, in San Fromace pressed older to Fartina Mason har said something similar. It should swear.
Did he actually? Fuck me, this is a bit much. You'll be familiar with me saying tags like, this feels exploitative, I'm not gonna, like, when it feels like I've trapped something or I can cheese something, I always stop and make sure I can fight it fairly. But I don't want broken games. I want basically all the chops have to be from me failing. I think that should be a clean rule. Fuck me. Someone's willing to buy it, sell it, money is money, right? Absolutely. If somebody's willing to buy your fucking bathwater, I'm all about it. If you have an OP weapon, I won't bring it to a fight because I feel them way too easy. Yeah, exactly. It's like the DLC rule.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Oh, it's powering up. Move!
Strap in, people. More fun this time.
That's a chop. Not again.
This guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Morrow.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Jump. Fuck, these games are cool. So the elusive man just walked us into a fucking trap. We gathered vital intel regarding the collectors and Omega-4 relay, so we came out with some good info. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities and they'll have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or the Shadow Brokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions.
Teretat guinda chair. Guota penis.
Fucking hell. Edie's work was exceptional, however, proving value of shackled AI. Yes, the shackled AI is coming useful. Dan, are these the legs you say belong to the elusive man? So Dan says he thinks the elusive man's got crab legs because of what we can see. I think he has. Not sure why I'm arguing to put Slops in a winning position. It does always, I don't want to... It does always appear that when everybody's arguing for rule changes, that it usually benefits them in that specific scenario. But I think the rule should be, if a game breaks and I die as a result of it, that's bullshit because it wasn't me that failed. Yeah? I think he's sat... No, he's sat like this. He's sat like this, I think, but you just can't see. Yeah, that is weird. Where's his other leg? I think he's sat with his leg right up in front of him. He's sniffing it at the moment. That is odd. Because you'd be able to see his foot to the left, wouldn't you, or to the right? Explain yourself, elusive man. Actually, do explain yourself, because you nearly got us fucking killed. Some boss you are. I nearly got another Normandy killed. Chris Man, thank you for the bits. Sitting like a girl. I haven't heard that for a while.
Call coming in from the elusive man, Commander. I figure you got a few words for him, too.
Come on, elusive man, you prick.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
Why? Yeah, if you're spending so much fucking money on bringing us back, why would you send us into danger?
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was.
I'm not voting on
ED
stuff, am I?
confirmed
Shit.
our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
So we need a chip on the Normandy that can fool them into thinking that when we go through the relay, we're collectors. The fuck?
I was just on the collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it, but we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Right.
A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Whoa, what? A derelict Reaper from 37 million years ago. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream, and you're welcome. It was a bit chaotic, I apologise. But you're welcome. Still on then, I'm guessing.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I don't remember any of this.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Fuck, I've got to go lie to the crew. That was a stupid fucking risk, Elusive Man. I mean, we don't have to tell the crew that...
So the Elusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
Do we side with the Elusive Man for putting us at risk? Or do we still fight the Elusive Man? Again, as Ryan was saying, I don't know if it's wise to just keep booking your boss. I don't like it. I don't like it. I still don't like it. He didn't talk me around.
Something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Through the relay? Hang on a minute, Chris, man. Let me just get to the end of this.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be.
What?
The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors live in the galactic core. Cardi, welcome to the stream. I agree, I did fight it. What?
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
We're just going to get lit the fuck up the second we go through that. I don't remember the Mass Effect series throwing you so many moral curveballs like The Witcher. It always felt good boy, bad boy all the way. I was thinking this before. I think it's because I am such a fucking loser that I went good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy all the way, and it just felt like it was so obvious. But now everybody in here is encouraging me to pick the bad option now and again, or the good option, or maybe go for the neutral one. It's uncovered this incredible sort of depth that I didn't know was there because I'm too nice. Right. Why is that not playing? Hang on a minute. I can get older ones to play, but not more current ones.
Teretat in the chair. What a penis.
Sorry, Chris, man. Let me work this out. The system's not completely clean. Hang on a minute. It says session restarted, so why won't you play? You will! There we go. I got you.
It's the delusive man. You see me? It's almost like a assassin to him. A Martin Sin. We could sit and watch the galaxy while drinking and smoking and shouting orders.
That rhythm to his voice, though. Fuck. Back had to drink some gamer girl bathwater. What did I miss? We basically accused the elusive man of going behind our back and trapping us on that fucking thing, and he said he did it because he didn't want to tip us off. But with the information we've gleaned from it, it turns out that the collector's base that we're trying to get to through the Omega-4 relay is in the galactic core somehow. So they're living in an incredibly dangerous place. But we need to trick the relay into thinking we're a collector. To do that, we need an IFF drive. But first...
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
No, we're building a team.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I want everybody. Like when you pick the nice option in The Walking Dead, someone dies because of it. Yeah. I don't like in The Walking Dead where it says somebody liked that. I just think that's a bit too obvious. Miranda's getting shiny tits there. Well, we unlocked a black outfit, so we've been using that. And she's way shinier than previously. Yeah, that was I don't like that. It plays its hand a bit too much. You can't turn it off either, and we tried as hard as we could to, without turning the entire UI off. Right, that is big news. So the next thing would be to, basically as well, we're going to go and get one of these IFF chips off a dead Reaper that we found. 37 million year old abandoned dead Reaper. It was like a film having foreshadowing sign pop up. It was less subtle, to be quite honest. Right, so go to the brown dwarf, Nemois, and it's like, okay. So we're going to get a Reaper IFF off one of them. Now, I vote we go and see what Thane is all about, and then we're going to have to help everybody. We still need to recruit the Justicar, but... Right. Let's go speak to Thane, see what he's like. Because we never really got to meet him, did we? We just recruited him, and then he appeared on the base. Yeah, like... And I think that's what I always didn't like, what I thought I didn't like about the Mass Effect games, is that it was all just pick the red option, pick the blue option. But it turns out it's just as sort of obscure with that stuff. And the more obscure the better, which is why we all love The Witcher. Right, where is Thane? Oh, he's here. I like this guy. Listen to this voice. This is our new recruit, by the way. He was an assassin who's dying. He says he's dying anyway. But listen to this voice, listen.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Kepral's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
We're going to have to start guessing, but choosing dialogue options.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things.
Such a cool voice.
I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Kolyat.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
Dance crazy? Wait, that's not some... No.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. He tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Is that how your memory works, Thane? A bit like PTSD. I don't know, that might just be the way this species recollects stuff.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
So when his wife died, he didn't go to his son, he just carried on working. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Oh, this is how he really affects your standing with a character. Chrisman says option 1. Someone says 1. That one, though. Cheeky says 1. 3, 2, 1.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
Disconnected?
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
Huh. So you need everything running at full power, or you're not.
Who's your favorite Oswald? Oswald Cobblepot, Oswald the Steamboater, or the movie Oswald Suit?
That felt like it was in another language, and I don't think it was Miguel that was to blame for it. Mario, thank you for the bits. Sounds like he's talking about depression. It does a bit. If his brain's sort of disconnected somewhat. Cheeky says option 2. Alright, the option 1, option 2, option 3. I mean, I kind of want to know why he's disconnected. What's happened to him? I just don't know any of the references, that's all. Someone says 1. Cheeky says 2. Spare me the metaphor. There's some real arsehole choices. Right, option 1, option 2, option 3. I might have to flip the coin for this one, unless one comes in before I actually do the first flip.
How much Buddha cha kifa Buddha chak kuda chak bud?
There's almost more. There's more singing to that. Right, it's a choice between option 1 and option 2. Heads is 1, tails is 2. Can you see it? It's tails.
Where has Kolyat's body willed him?
To the Citadel. I don't know where exactly. I only know that he traveled there and has contacted the criminal element of the station. He's been hired to kill a man. I would like your help to stop it.
Wait, we just tried to stop you from killing somebody.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the
Thanks
task.
for that, Moria. Our Burdan correspondent.
That sounds quite... That worked quite well. I guess he's taken after the job of his father then if he's an assassin too.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The hammer lift her off the platform. They sing like bells.
Funeral.
The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? Rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I'm guessing that was the funeral he's just recounted. He can't be very specific, can he? He can't pick specific details out. He has to go into the entire things in specifics.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how.
What?
I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
What is wet work? Tags that thing for the bits, by the way. The Penguin from Batman. Is that his name? Oswald from Steamboat Willie. I don't think that's in this country. And an Eyes Wide Shut reference. Should have got the last one. My mistake. Alright, thank you for the bits, regardless. What's wet work?
When you PP on someone.
I'll see you in the best of, Chris, man. Thank you for the bits.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
I don't like the sound of his son. It sounds like his son has gone against all advice and has found out that his father has intended to leave something for him in his will, but he's broke in to get his will early. That sounds to me like a dick move. Should we do this mission? I vote we go to the Citadel now and do this mission for Thane, because I like the sound of it. Oh yeah, feed the fish. Tags that, you right? Good job. Fishies, feed the fish. Look at that. Both people remind you're on point today, and I appreciate that. Here you go, fish. Do we speak to Cheeky while we're here, though? That's the most important thing. I love you. You're true. You right. And the fish. And speak to Cheeky while we're here. Are you well? Yep. And I'll stretch as well. And I think we're good. Don't have to change into any different colours. Right. Thane, we've only just met you, but you seem like a nice guy. Let's go and stop your son from going down the dark path and interrupt. Cheeky is a...
What?
Fuck, I like how he says that.
A new message at your private terminal.
Later.
He does backflips for money while you're away.
Does he? Why don't he do these kind of stunts while he's with me? I do need to start mining some shit. I will mine it later. Time to go to the Citadel, because our friend, Thane, needs us to go and stop his son from going down the dark path. He gets restless because he used to be in a race car. I'm just glad he didn't used to be in Richard Gere's bottom.
No, I can't. Try and get that right for on say you twat.
I just love how he says twat more than anything.
Ay pendejo. Get a load of them tacos y also those burritos.
Look at this, by the way. This fucking tip jar here is just completely full of Mexican stereotypes, basically. Oh dear. Thank you for the bits. This is bad today. This is a bad tip jar. One at a time. There'd be 9 to blame. The only person we could get after fucking Welsh Phil decided it was time to go on holiday and Siri hasn't returned happened to be former bandito Miguel. It was that or nobody. Why is that my fault? Although I did sign off that Welsh Phil could have this week off. Gwynblade came round, by the way, earlier because his power was down and he needed to work. And he couldn't get a fucking call out or a minute's work done because Jeff was fucking howling in the background. See, this is why I'd chain you down, Jeff. If I could chain Siri down, I'd do it. But no, I had to play. Right, we are taking Thane, obviously.
En jedno la cucaracha.
What's cucaracha? Is that a food? New guy and grunt. I like that idea. Stopping a silent assassin
Ay,
with brute
bandito.
force.
Let's cross the border into America and get some tacos y burritos. Wellsville is in Leeds. Fuck him. I am in charge now. Tacos y burritos y beans y sombreros for all. No arguments. I am Dictator Miguel.
Chris, man, you're on fire. Right, we're taking grunt for this mission. I don't know if I like disruptor ammo. And I never use adrenaline rush. Fuck it. I'll go for disruptor ammo. Incendiary sounds like the right one, and I think cryo is probably even better. Let's get out there.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Drell, that's who we're here for. Alright, I'll speak to CSEC.
When the goat says cockroach, says crotch.
Crotch. That's how we pronounce it in the UK, isn't that right? So, apparently a Drell similar to Thane has come through security recently. Assuming he's going to assassinate his target. Right, here's a question. Do we try and reform Thane's son? Or do we punish him for being for kicking back? Don't know. Right, Mr. Bailey, can you tell us about a Drell that passed through?
Yes? My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
Mouse. That's how we first contacted him, guessing. Find Mouse.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
What?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
I like that idea. Who wants to buy a virtual intelligence of Stubbler?
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. The mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Protein vats. All I can think of is groundskeeper Willie's grease reserves.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him.
Punishing for kicking back. Whether un tolerate that kind of insolence in Mexico. We tolerate o un di tacos y burritos.
I'll help you if you need it.
Took a risk there and didn't hear both. Punish him, apparently, according to his log. If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can, and I'll help you if you need it. Why can't you help us now?
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You said goodbye, I thought the
You
conversation
didn't tell him
was
that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
Ooh. Wait. Why did we not tell him that we're chasing down an assassin?
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
You know what else? Do you know what's interesting about this game? We didn't have to bring Thane for this. We could have done this whole mission without him. Which is pretty fucking interesting. Right, that is at midstream break though, so I'm going to get us a nice view.
Whenever I play Fallout empty all my loads into enemies' faces using my protein bats.
Fucking hell. Jesus. That would be wrong. It would, wouldn't it? It wouldn't kind of fit right, but we could do it. I don't know how the dialogue changes. I don't know if it brings in another character or just has Shepard do most of the talking himself. But it's interesting that it's an option. I think once it goes like into more of the deeper parts of the missions, then you obviously have to pick the guy that's in charge of it. But it's still cool. Right. Music? Music is on the way. I'm going to go for a quick midstream break, and then I'll be back. Let's try and do this mission properly, because we've done some bad ones in the past. Look at Shepard peeping. Right, 2 minutes. Don't abuse Miguel, he doesn't like spam.
B apóstrofe 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 B R apóstrofe 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 apóstrofe R 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 tacos. La cucaracha. La cucaracha ya no puede caminar porque no tiene porque le faltan las dos patitas de atrás. Taco, taco, taco.
I fucking saw myself pressing the fucking pause key. Oh, God.
My name is Stubbler and I am a taco. You did.
I did the bad thing. I said, I have no idea what that is, Moria. Thank you for the bits. What else did I say? Console games under 30. I'm alright with them, but not PC games under 30. It makes my eyes go funny. What else did I say? I said, hello, Chris, man. And then I started talking about apostrophes. That's basically it. That's everything I got through. I apologise for that. Let's just get on with it. Thank you all for the bits. Welcome back to the stream. Thane has revealed that his estranged son, Collier, has taken a contract on the Citadel as a hitman. Thane needs to find his son and stop him from making the same mistakes Thane made long ago. To do that, we have to find Mouse, who's apparently near the Dark Star Bar and Grill or whatever. I don't know if it's actually called a bar and grill. I think it's this way and then up. There we go. Visit Dark Star, located on level 28. Wait, this is going down. Hang on. Level 28 surely not lower than level 27. I'm confused. So Thane is as anal about apostrophes as he is commas. He's not. He's the opposite of anal about commas. He uses them incorrectly on purpose because he says it just feels right, so he's happy to make the mistake. I missed the Spread Eagle Family Bar and Grill in Far Cry. Was it called Spread Eagle? What game was that in? 5. It sounds like 5. How do I get to Darkstar? I'm lost. I think it's upper floor, isn't it, from here? Floor 28. Although I don't know. I've got super turned around. So I just went back down to 26. Where does this go? I need to go upstairs and then to the Darkstar Lounge. It's these fucking advertisements that confuse things. I missed 5 overall. I might need to replay it. Isn't it a really massive game? Like, what's it hours-wise? Is it a beefy one? You played it a third time. There we go. Darkstar. Where's Mouse? Mouse. Speak to me.
I can get that. No problem. Well, yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Wait, they know each other. It's pretty massive. Not sure how long, because I end up fucking about so much. Relatable.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You use a child for information.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen.
Clever, I guess.
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
What?
God, Thane, help me.
Help
Don't
me,
like the
Mouse.
shepherd we created.
My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
Here we go find Elias next. Distraction Simulator 2019.
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Should we get one? Should we get a virtual intelligence based on Shepherd? What if we can replace Edie in the Normandy with ourselves? Chrisman says yes. Are you picking option 1? Go and do a mission on the way to liberate some outposts, do some fishing. While fishing, get killed with a fighter plane. Do a prepper stash, get eaten by a bear. Do the wrong mission. Chrisman says 1, Cheeky says 1.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely.
What are we going to do with
Besides
this?
The whole, just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
They're patch. I like that.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. And now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
Ooh, hang on. Option 1, option 2, or option 3? 1, 2, 3. I had to hit him because it was a renegade choice. And we do renegade or paragon. We do all of them. Chrisman says 3. I'll let Edie. She's alright. She's proving herself. Cheeky says 3. 3. Someone says 3. 2, 1.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
So Kellum kills Mouse for betraying information.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
I like this. There's a game called Goat of Duty. What on earth is that? Holy fuck. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Look at the bottom options. There's some brutal options. It's better than any new Call of Duty game. I'm leaning on option 1. Chrisman says option 1. It's Call of Duty with goats. It's not as empty as Goat Simulator, is it? I might pass.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
So we're going to bring this Elias in for questioning via the police. And then we can question him in the interrogation room. Maybe we can beat the fuck out of him. The Western District way. I hated Ghost Signal after a few minutes. Yeah. I think with stuff like I Am Bread and that, there's a certain level of subtlety which is appreciated. But stuff like Goat Simulator, it's too obvious, isn't it? It's a bit triad. when you actually play it for the goals, you see how dumb and broken it is. Yeah, it's just a bit, I don't know. It's a bit... I get a bit awkward seeing it because of you can just tell how they were giggling, can't you, while they were making it. I don't know, it puts me off.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
What a brilliant fucking bent police officer you are, Bailey. We go and just ask you a simple question and you completely spill the beans to being bought. Cheeky's already gone for option 1, which is definitely bribes.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
I don't dislike Bailey, this guy. I think he's alright. Maybe we don't... Oh, and he's wearing green. Typical.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
Certainly found him quick.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Fucking lawyer's on his way. I like...
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Oh, do we be good cop or bad cop? Wait, we have to play this role carefully, whichever one we pick. Which are we more comfortable picking? Because we're a mix of both Renegade and Paragon. Taxlax suggests we go bad cop. We'll definitely get to exhaust... to use our list of Paragon fucking perks. Renegade perks. Done.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Cheap.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this.
Thank you, Siddles.
What the hell are you two?
You was the only one, Taxlet. Cheeky's vote was for the previous one. Right, so this is the guy. We can't do I'm a spec to start talking because we're supposed to be playing the bad cop. Siddles, thank you for the host. Alright, we need to get as much information out of him as possible. Augur, welcome to the stream. Let's play a little game. If you can sex Thane, so the game is... Hang on. If you win, you can sex Thane. So the game is, guess what I'm eating? P.S. It's just that I wanted to say... But there's absolutely no way I'm saying that final word. I'm guessing pancakes. Augur, we're interrogating the guy, trying to get to Thane's son. Not saying it. I guess I have to do this. I'm gonna say...
Pizza.
Nice. Chrisman says 1, someone says 1, Cheeky says 1.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not CSEC. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me? You two are in way over your heads.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
We'll see about that.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another
Works for me.
Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ooh, nah.
Splash.
Whoa.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid. Torian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious.
What an
I need to
interrogation.
wake him up, I think.
Knocked him clean out. Thanks, like, thank you for the resub. I appreciate the 9 months. That was a good splash. It did splash well. No more fucking lag like on shitty Far Cry, right? Thanks, like, I appreciate it. Enjoy your shitty emotes. As if pancakes is that much better to say than the P word. Still, we have not got no rules. Oh, Moria, thank you for the Verde bits. Look at that. Horrible fucking green stew. And a host from Chrisman as well. Thank you everybody for the bits, for the subs, for the fucking hosts. I appreciate it. Moria, thank you for the big bits. You'll leave in a bag. Cut his balls off and feed him to a goat. Whoa, Cheeky says option 3. I don't think we got much info out of him though, did we? Someone says option 3. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not shedding any tears. Not over the likes of him.
I'd hope to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Pure results come from pure methods. I worry about what is yet to come.
We've got the information though, right? That
What's
walk.
the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Hang on. We're off to go and stop Thane's son from assassinating somebody. But Thane's son is going to assassinate an anti-human racist.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Udina doesn't hesitate to remind them that we earned our place here. But that seems to piss him off more.
Do we... Oh, I don't know what to do now. Talk about fucking moral grey ground. August says option 1. Chrisman says option 1. I do like the idea of letting Thane's son put a bullet in the anti-human prick. Alright.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's
True.
a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right, Augie, you're right. Yeah, I don't think we should be backing the idea of an assassination on political grounds, should we? What's next? We'll be throwing ice cream at him. Going out there to protect a fucking anti-human.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Fuck, I like Thane, he's cool. Ah! Yeah, you're right, Augur, it's all about free speech.
It's been
I'm with
wonderful
you.
talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council.
On a day like
Doesn't
today.
stop here.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
I'm following.
As are we. Oh shit, how do I get back to him? Oh fuck! Where is he? I've lost him. Where is he?
Have you got him?
Oh, he's there.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
That was fast. He didn't really say much, did he? Right, keep a fucking eye on him.
No problem so far.
We're all good at this end, Thane. Oh, it's a keeper. Not as much of a keeper as Chris Man is that. No. Hang on, is this it? I do. Give me a second. I'm going to update you now, Thane.
I've got him.
Where are we?
Target in sight.
So we're waiting for Thane's son to potentially kill this guy, but Thane's trying to find his son during the assassination. He's gone to the right. How do I get that way? Oh no! Mr. Keeper, move please. How do I get... I can't see him, Thane. Oh, he's there.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Stubbler, that might be our best one yet. What? Which? What? About the keepers?
No sign of trouble.
Sounds like a certain election platform I've heard before. They're rallying in London at the moment for somebody with similar political views who's going down as we speak. It's a strange day to be doing this mission.
I see him.
Where's he running? No. Keep an eye on him. Keep. Scared me then. Right, can I go?
I'm following.
That's him, innit? The white Turian. Wait, he's gone through there. How do I get through there? Oh. That's him, innit? Yeah, he's got the...
No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
Come on, Stubbler, don't lose him.
Target in sight.
Thane's going. Where is he? Thane, can you tell us where he is? Oh, he's here.
You better do the damn job I pay you for. I got that weird feeling, like somebody's watching me.
You're running for office. Lots of...
Stay close, Shepard.
Just...
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Maybe you're just paranoid. Yes, sir.
Maybe you're just bad bodyguard. Hello? Mouse?
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Hey, wait, when did this happen?
So then, welcome to the stream. You made me jump and I punched a boy in the stomach. So then, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you for 16 months. Good time. What the fuck? That guy, the kid, just like, alright, mate. Sothan, he's emptied all the green out of the tip jar as well. Good work, Sothan. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Are you well? Thank you for the fucking resub. Fuck. Love you, Sothan. Hang on, let me just fucking center myself again. Two things happened there that completely threw me.
I see him.
Stay with him.
I don't see him though. I'm just chasing somebody, Sothan. We're trying to rat out.
Close or we'll lose him.
I'm trying. Come back to me. It's going well, Sothan. Wait, is that Thane's son or Thane? Oh, all Drell look the same. 40,000 credits still hasn't bought the porn. That's a bold move. Oh!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
That was our fault. We got him though.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
This is cool.
Yeah, I will.
I've never seen any of this before.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, where do we go here? Thane basically just saved his life. That went all right. We interrupted. The guy was safe. The assassination didn't go ahead. Do we tell him that his father's dying? Because he's probably going to be angry at Thane. August says 3. Cheeky says 1. Summon says 1. Chrisman says 1. You're probably right. He needs to know the severity of Thane's return.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I think we did the right thing.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
This game's beyond human sometimes. Oh! I think that seems to have had a good impact, I think. Thane surely trusts us now after that. Thane has dealt with his son. We should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Should we go and speak to Bailey now, while we're on the Citadel? Or is it going to bump us back to the Normandy? Basically, the point we're at the moment is there is a downed Reaper. Oh, we're here already. There's a 37 million year old crashed Reaper. We need a part from it.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Ooh, Thane might be in trouble. CSEC sounds like CSAC. CSAC is the Citizen Stamp Advisory Committee, whose job it is to select a stamp suggestion and send it to Postmaster General for consideration. The more you know. That's basically who we're talking about, Sir Thane. It's the political entity in charge of stamps. Right. Do we step in and tell CSEC to avoid... CSEC is Citadel Security, by the way, it's the police. Cheeky says 1. Orcus says 3. Either way, we're going to step in and stop them from looking too much into Thane. But is this not contributing to the political corruption on the Citadel? Chrisman says 3 as well. 3, 2, 1.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
Someone's got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
Where's Cully at? Has you killed him, has he? Thane, where's your son?
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Do we pick the Paragon option? Use our positive influence to help Thane? Won't be much corruption once you proclaim yourself Emperor. We'll save that. You can deal with it then. August says yes, Chrisman says yes, Cheeky says yes.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
That wink though.
Interesting, I'll think about it.
Do the
Thank
right
you,
thing.
Captain.
God, these games are so good. Good work, everybody. I think we've saved Thane. We didn't... Thane's happy. He's now in contact with his son. We didn't endanger the life of the target. We didn't kill many people. And we got the CSEC to stop looking into Thane. And we cleared his son almost. That's a pretty good fucking outcome, actually. Well played, everybody. Well navigated. Cricket's for nonsense. Are England actually doing well? I love how your entire thing to stop him was to shoot a nearby object, then bitch slap him. I think the idea was to confuse him into fucking... distract him long enough to free the other guy. And it worked. Can't blame him for anti-human ideas. Not when the chief of police and hero of humanity are the most corrupt bastards in the world. Yeah, we're sat here right now fucking making deals against the judiciary system.
Yes?
Fuck.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Australia 2-2-4 all out, England 1-2-4 none out. Is that positive? I honestly have got very... Coming from Yorkshire, you'd think I would know this shit, but I've got very little idea, cricket-wise. Remind me to show you a Polygon video, Justin and Griffin McElroy playing cricket and trying to figure out what the hell it is. I'd be with them, so then. Australia didn't really get a lot, so I can see England fucking it up. Imagine England winning a semi-final. It's the most confusing sport, goddamn. Yorkshire's famous for it, Sothan, and I'm right there with you. Right, what we're doing next. We keep getting... Oh, hang on. A forged ID has been located while assaulting Harkin's hideout in the Zakira Ward factory. It may prove useful to someone. Find someone who can make use of a forged ID. It's a bit vague. Okay, we've got an hour. That's good. What I'm going to do is we're going to go back to the Norman. No, actually, let me just see if they're going to sell any more fish.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
No, there's no more fish. The only thing that's complicated about it is there's 400 different versions, but the basic idea is very simple. I guess we kind of brought up knowing the foundations, though, aren't we? Looking at it fresh, you might be confused. This is my favourite store on the Citadel. Actually, though, Chris, man, I've said that up to about 15 stores. Obviously, England are winning a semi-final, so I'm getting on board. Don't upset Siddles, Hislop. Be nice. Yes, so it's still true. True, I guess. Can you have multiple favourites and still say the favourite? Cricket, I'm not really... Ah! Sorry, Hislop has distanced himself from the sport now. We're good. In the Citadel it can. What if I give my endorsement to all the stores, even the bad ones? I'm only endorsing stores that sell fish. I'm not some fucking whore that can give out my love to everybody, Chris, man. You know me better than that. Just another major tournament for Scotland to not qualify for.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
He's trying to insult us. Hislop, move aside. And then it's basically worthless. No, I think you'll find my endorsement is very important, Augur. Everybody name your favourite character on the team. Favourite, like, usable character. Last time Scotland played England in cricket, we won. Congratulations. Stop, you're supposed to be playing the offended role. Augur says Tally. Okay, has anybody else got a favourite? Except for maybe the first star from the entrance. Chrisman says Tally as well. Are we doing a mission for Tally? Is that what you're telling me? Let me just feed the fish first. Sex Tally, by the way. Oh, we made serious inroads with Miranda yesterday. I don't know who Tally is. Tally Zora Vaznima is a... No, it's Vaz Normandy, I guess now. Is a Quarian Sothan who is part of a race.
Un bit. Ay ay ay. That mucho. I am giving you at this moment as I am tipping this.
A spin on a classic. Cardi says Tally as well. Sothan says Garrus. Garrus? Garish? Grisha? Garrett? Wait, Sothan, we've got to speak to Tally. Tally is a member of the Quarian race who fucked their planet up by making a super intelligent AI that took over and banished them from their own fucking planet. They now live like space gypsies on a convoy that floats around space and uses up all their own resources. They're in a bit of a bad position, so Tally's joined our crew because she's very fucking good at working on engines. Isn't that right, Tally?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
No, she didn't fuck up an entire species. They did. The species did. They made an AI. No. Tally is a youngster. Sothan's just butchering character names. Yeah. But the migrant fleet, basically, they can't live on any other planet because they're incredibly allergic to stuff. Hence why she's wearing all the fucking protective gear. If she took that mask off now, she'd die. There's only that one planet they could live on. They got kicked off that planet by the AI race they created, and now they basically just float through space. And there's not enough room and resources for all of them. So she's on here doing something good for her community by working with us. But now apparently she's been accused of treason?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
True.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
That sucks. So it seems to have gone too well.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Are we going to go with Tally and see what this is all about?
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Imagine that. You have kids, you bring them up, they get to adulthood, and then they're allowed back on the migrant fleet, but you're not. Damn, they seriously fucked themselves with this whole Geth thing.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Wait, she got exiled because the person she worked with betrayed her? Fucking Quarians.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously.
Credit to
Let's
her.
hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Fucking shout out to her. This almost sounds like the Danish immigration rules. Jesus, so she fucking suicided to kill the entire pirate gang to keep the place safe. And she got her fucking status back posthumously. Tali, we're gonna protect you.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
We got you, Tali. Chris, man, you fucking said it right. Alright.
I know this is important to you, Tali, but stopping the collectors has to come first.
I understand.
I didn't mean to say that.
Probably not coming back from this mission anyway, right?
I didn't mean to...
program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location, just in case you change it.
Oh, good.
In case we have time.
I thought we can't afford a delay, man. We're going now. This is important. Sorry, that was my mistake. Tali.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Can you give me a rundown of the problem with the fleet?
The Admiralty Board has charged me with treason. If I don't get back there to face the charges, they'll find me guilty in absentia. I'm scared, Shepard.
We're going now, Tali, don't worry.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
Hang on, we're going to have to hear a bit of repeated
My
dialogue.
thought the punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Always,
I'll program
Tali.
the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Whew, okay, sorry, a bit of a fucking false alarm there. I misread that, though. That was, in my defense, that did sound somewhat confusing.
This is my last bit. Tacos y burritos y tacos y burritos, y tacos y burritos y tacos, y burritos y tacos y burritos y tacos y burritos. 10-11 por favor, gringo.
Thank you for all your bits, Hislop. You're very generous. If not somewhat of a prick. Oh, everybody's been generous today. I appreciate everybody. Or is it just Miguel you love? What is Itacos Sibaritos? It's the planet that the migrant fleet is hovering around. Jacob? Who that? Iberitos, though. Yeah, but why? Right, Tali, we are going as soon as we can. I'm going to leave the orbit of the Citadel to the mass relay and... Look how fucking far out... Why is the fleet all the way out here? I guess it can't travel fast, can it?
Doesn't it feel good to be a few times?
It does not. It does not. Thank you for the bits. Come on now, everyone here is a cheery group of do-gooders. You've done some fucking dangerous stuff in the past.
Esse pretzel se está me fazendo ficar com sede. Miguel is Portuguese.
Is he really? He doesn't speak Portuguese, he speaks Spanish. He speaks English. Why is the migrant fleet floating around a double sun galaxy? Rahilea. That sounds like something they've named. Solar system. This is a solar system with no planets. It does make you wonder why there was a mass relay built here. Oh, because we're not fucking land. Oh no, we are. Here's the migrant fleet. Watch how cool this thing is. Okay, it's not the thousands of ships I expected to see. Not. I know. It was a simple I misspoke, Scrub, but you're right. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians, the migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarian ships. Apart from fucking Cerberus, who committed a terrorist attack on it, lest we forget. Yeah, this little thumbnail's not very
Tengo
cool.
un gato en mis pantalones.
Whoa, alright, sir. Then something about cats and trousers? Thank you for the bits. I will be muting bits, by the way, on cutscenes or any dialogue, so I apologise. It's the only way I can do it without putting subtitles on, because it distracts the fuck out of me when I've got subtitles on and I can't stream. Yeah. So they're not muted, but if they pop up, I'll have to mute them. So if it looks rude, I apologise. And I'll be playing them again after. Right, we'll definitely take it. We've got no choice but to take Tali, actually. We've got another outfit for Thane. Who do we take? We need to take somebody diplomatic. Morden's too fucking scientific. Garrus is quite diplomatic. Augur request Thane. Not a bad choice. Miranda's a bit too robotic. Jacob might have a bit of diplomacy in him. I'm guessing absolutely not Jack or Grunt. Go it alone. Tali. Yeah, we've got Tali. Grunt or Jack. You think Jacob cheeky? Jacob's not a bad shout. He's got more heart than everybody else. Garrus or Jacob? 2 votes for Jacob. Taxlax says Thane. 2 votes for Thane. Scrove says Garrus. 2 votes for Garrus. 2 votes for Jacob. 2 votes for Thane. Hislop, name a name. Garrus is a good character witness and knows Tali. That's a good shout, actually. If Scrove's gonna fucking... If that's a good shout, although Hislop has selected Jacob. Yeah, that wasn't a bad shout. But I think we take Jacob. He's got some diplomacy in him as well. Not got enough talent points to make this worth it.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I'm nervous for Tali.
Captain Shepham, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Hang on, Augur, have I misjudged this? Chrisman hasn't chosen, so it's 1 Jacob and 1 Garrus. I was adding Garrus and Jacob on with Chrisman's guess. I guess it was not specific. Yeah, that may have been a bit mixed up. But I made Hislop pick just out of nowhere because it looked like it was all tied. We're good. How dare you be nervous when I am too. Okay, how do we play this? We need to play this diplomatically. We'll pick one of these after. All the left ones are just info, so we'll go all the left.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all. You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Good. Right, what do we pick? Stubbs Court now in session. We do owe Tali a great deal. We came to help, and I guess we asked number 3? Option 3?
What are the charges against Tali, Captain? The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You fool. Don't make it seem like you owe her one. True. Yeah, 3 was the right choice. I waited until I saw the first one, and I picked Chris Mans. I didn't want it to take too long. But I think 3 still won. So basically, the alien race that the AI race that the Quarians built that kicked them off their own planet after a revolution was called the Geth. And they're like a hive mind race that can infect anything. They're dangerous fuckers. That's what Saren used. And she's apparently sent parts of Geth architecture back for... You're an idiot, Tali. She sent parts and pieces of active Geth back to the fucking flotilla that could have infected the full thing.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
She smells so guilty. It's not active if it's in pieces, you idiot. But it might be. How do you know that for sure? Go to the Admiralty Board's hearing in the Garden Plaza. Whew. Sauron used it to defeat Obi-Wan at Hogwarts.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Her father was working on something and she sent parts of Geth back. I still think it's a foolish idea, Augur.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Who's that actress?
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
She's been banished and now she's part of us. She's Tali Zora Vas Normandy now.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Shara Ragsdashlu is her name. But what's she from? I recognise her voice. So I guess if we have to defend her because we're now her ship commander.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Fuck, let's do it.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. She's in Destiny 2, maybe? Star Trek Beyond? I don't think that's where I know her from. Don't know her from Punisher, or The Expanse, or 24. Fucking hell, overwhelming ones. Look at that. Respect. Half hour to go there. Yeah, it's Jalopy tomorrow, so we'll be carrying on Mass Effect next Monday. Alright.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Yeah, maybe I just know her from this scruff. I appreciate you telling me what she's been in, but I don't recognise any of it. Maybe golf tomorrow? I can golf. All right, court's in session. We need to get Tali out of this, because I want her on crew. I want her on staff as we go through that Omega-4 relay. She's got to be side by side with her. She's one of the best characters ever. I'm fucking stressed now. Help me. Help me.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Talia Zora of West Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus.
Yep.
By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard
Yeah,
West
you're
Normandy.
right.
Your crew member Talia Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Paragon option or the options on the right? Person sounds like the narrator for Fable. Dan, that is exactly what I was thinking. Is it the narrator from Fable? Everybody's saying blue. Someone says blue. August says blue. Scrub says blue. Taxlax says blue. Dan, you're fucking hit the nail on the head there.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
What are paragons? Basically, so then, if you be good or bad, picking the white options all the way through the game, you get access to more positive or more negative, red or blue. We had the option for the blue one there because we've earned it, essentially. It's not necessarily good or bad, but it's more... It's more... It's hard to explain. The renegade ones are the more sort of aggressive, but they're not necessarily good or bad. They're like the kind way to do it, or the pragmatic way to do it, or the aggressive way to do it. Yeah. Like Scrove says, yeah. Yeah, chaotic, yeah. Right, what do we do? What do we do here? She couldn't have done this, or she's innocent. Hang on, because I think this is just exploratory. We don't have to pick yet.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What? There's Geth on board the ship right now.
What are
Active.
you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Paragon, Renegade, or the other two? Look at her, she's stunned. We need to help. You've got a lot of nerve. There's Geth. Hislop says the Renegade option. August says the Renegade option. Scrove says the Paragon option. Sothan says the Paragon option. Summon says the Paragon option. This is just intimidating. Blue, 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 blue. There's a lot of blues.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Do we do it? We must... Option 1, option 2, option 3. Fuck. We have to go, don't we, to look for her father. Scrove and Augur say 1, Gwynblade and Dan say 3, Cheeky says 3, Chrisman says 1. It is tied as we speak. Still tied. Taxlax says 1, Summon says 1, the 1s are creeping up, Thane as well.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
She's only cleared if she pops it. I guess. What if we successfully... I don't know. She has to die to get cleared. This is interesting. We've got another political argument after this.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
We're going, don't worry, Tali, we're going. It'll definitely help her trial if she saves the fleet, though. True that. At least we'll have a hell of a bargaining chip if we fix the fucking fleet and come back alive.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Right, let's go. I just want to do this now.
Go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Talk to them. Did I just get 12 Paragon options for that? Woof. Okay, Talia, we got this. Optional side mission, by the way.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
We can accuse some people. That one says, by the way, are Tali's chances that bad? I said stretch, not shit yourself. That one hurt, I'll be honest. Have they given us an unarmed ship? Someone says 2. Scrove says 3. Oh, I get it. So you have a select number of times you can select Paragon. No, Thane, no. You can do it. You have to earn it, but the more Renegade options you use, the more you close yourself out of picking the Paragon one. So it's like a swinging, shifting thing. Don't fuck this up, please. I won't augur. Everybody's saying 2. 2. I think you need to avoid making more enemies.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Handgirls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Swinging shifting thing is where Stubbs meant scale. It's quite cool. That's the thank you for the correction.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Ryozora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Can I just say, Tali's character model is cool. Like the outfit and everything. There's just something about the design work. It just works. Oh.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
She sounds like she smokes 100. And you already said that about somebody, Red Sky. She actually just huffs a bus exhaust. Their masks are basically a big vape. Fuck.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I just love Tali even more now I learn about her. Scarlet says Stubbler is kind of a cute name. Blame Swiftu for that, he came up with it, as much as I'd like to take credit. Tali, I love you. Right, shall we just go?
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
We can do this, we can clear her name. What about you, you prick?
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
I just want to get out there, I want to do it. It's getting good, I have to go to work. We've only got 10 minutes of the stream left, 15. Do we speak to Admiral Corris? He's the guy that doesn't believe us. Fuck it, I want to fucking... I'm gonna... No.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Alright, Vasquibquib.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
I want to know about this Quip bollocks.
You have a ship named Quip?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Bollocks. Fucking Quip. Brilliant. Quip, yeah, it was a human vessel. It's got cash for gold written real big on the side.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quip-Quip, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
I love it.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Ooh, that's an interesting take. Are the Geth not just another race that deserves respect? Are the Quarians the enemy here? So he is the one that did this. You may be right. Did he just... Yeah. They created the Geth. The Geth became sentient. The fucking Quarians got scared of it and tried to get rid of the Geth. The Geth fought back and kicked the Quarians off their own planet. Ooh.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
I kind of agree with him, in honesty. Actually, we don't know enough about their history. Did it say it was up here? Right, let's go let's go board this ship. I think that chop counts, earlier counts after all. I honestly haven't thought about the chop counter for 2 hours straight. I'm so in. This fucking game's got me by the bollocks again. Fuck that, burn them all.
Spoke well to the admirals.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. You hear that? We spoke well, apparently. We picked the right choices.
Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Everybody's speaking quite respectfully of us all of a sudden. Right, get me on my fucking unarmed vessel and get us out to this ship.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of
What?
themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Did you hear that? Pardon? Do you hear that, Scruff? Excuse me, shuttle guard, did you just let something slip? We've heard reports of enormous waves of Geth. More than there should have been.
I need to do a few things before we leave.
Understood. The shuttle is here whenever you're ready to leave.
Press wrong button.
Talizora, Shepard Vas Normandy. Are you ready to take the shuttle to the Alarai?
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora.
Why aren't we allowed to go on the Normandy? Ooh, there it is. This thing's apparently swarming with Geth. Retake the Alarai from the Geth and find evidence to clear Tali's name. Jacob, Tali, I've not fought with you two before, so let me just make sure I've got everything worked out. I want pull from Jacob, but I don't know about that combat droid. Synthetic enemies. Turn synthetic enemies against their own allies.
I'm hacking that one.
As far as I remember, that's exactly what the Geth are. Good. Right, who's got what weapon? I didn't mean to fucking save there. I'm getting anxious with saving. I want both of you on ranged, and I'll go assault rifle.
Can do.
Who's on one chop? Hislop's on one chop. Can't allow this to happen. I'm just fucking saving. I've got nervous saving, Scruv. Fuck. This is just a fucking research vessel. Right, Jacob. Pull that guy.
All mine.
Okay, Jacob's dead. GG, Jacob.
On it.
I'm not healing unless I have to. The spread on this gun's not good.
On the move.
God, everything does so much damage. Tally, fuck that guy up.
On it. One down. Right.
Tally, will you get in cover for God's sake? I need to fucking res, don't I? After all that, I need to res. Get back. Tally, fucking Jacob, get back. We're crying out loud. Right, that Geth turned on its mates. Everybody kill that one.
Got a line. Got her hurt.
Jacob, bring him out of cover.
Moving to target.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Fuck. At least I can get my heal back. Okay, this is going to be tight, this.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That wasn't her father, was it? I need to install and play these again, at least the first two. I love the third one as well. I won't hear a bad word said about it. The third one is Mass Effect 2 quality with just a controversial ending, that's all. Well, let's not talk about anything to do with the ending. But the quality of 90% of that game is just as high as it is here. If not higher in places. Right, so it wants me to go... Let me just check all this shit. See, this is the Geth shit she brought on, look.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into
That's not
other
in
technology.
pieces.
Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah, what if her father's guilty? I never considered that. Did they fix the ending by selling you a DLC? No. The ending tweak was free. It was a hotfix. I don't think we'd have heard anything from BioWare if they'd charged for that. Ever again is what I meant to say. Yeah, no, I was incredibly happy with the wrap-up as well. And there's peaks in Mass Effect 3 that are way higher than anything else in the series. And I'm looking forward to playing it through again. Oh, fucking hell, it's just a... Oh! Okay, I fucked that up. That was a mistake. Fucking... But that's just my opinion, who gives a fuck? Come on! Are you fucking kidding me? There. Gimme. Yeah, all the money in the world. We're gonna have to save and come back on Monday in the middle of a Geth ship.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Idiots. Tali Zora Vaznima Ryan is on trial because apparently she sent some Geth parts back to the fleet, and the Geth re-enabled and have now fucked up this entire ship.
Hostile spotted.
Oh fuck!
Grabbing cover.
Fuck the hunters! No. We're trying to get her off, but it's not easy. We're on the ship now, trying to fix the problem. We're hoping if we can fix the problem and clear out all the Geth, it'll be a good bargaining chip in the trial to gain her freedom. Phrasing, Stubbler. Wait, what did I say, sir, then? Oh, sorry. I was busy chopping. What did I say?
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You saw a corpse.
Be strong for Daddy. I love you very much.
This is a bad fucking scene. We're trying to get her off, but it's not easy. I see. Hey! I think you'll find everything I said was perfect. Perfectly grammatically correct. It's you people that are the problem. Then again, we've said that for a long time. Shit. Ooh, I took a fucking gamble there. That's this. And this is this. Also, the fucking elusive man betrayed us, Ryan, and sent us to a collector vessel that was apparently dormant. And the collectors just turned the fucking thing on again and nearly killed us. But, ooh, fuck. We're still working for him, though. What we have discovered is that to get through the Omega-4 relay to find the collector's base, what we need is a chip that tricks the relay into thinking we're collector. But the only way to get one that we've found is to grab it from a dead Reaper. A 37 million year old husk of a dead Reaper. So that's going to be fun. I found a double entendre contest at one point, so I entered my friend. Whoo! So then I get it. Even if I'm fucking chopping! Jesus, this is a lot of damage. I've lost the strand, I'm just fucking chopping. Everything you found that is dead so far, right? Yeah, like this. Who? No, kill it. Thank fucking 450 fucking 4. 454. Can you? Three. Come on, tick over. 4:55. There it is. He had fucking seconds left of a 3-hour stream and snuck in under the wire. Tagslack and Dan are trying to argue that my clock was different than what it was, but I can't fucking do them kind of mental gymnastics. Fuck me, Hislop goes and gets himself Person of the Century of the Day at the 11th hour. That is easily the fucking closest ever. Jesus Christ. Incoming. How many somebody look up, how many seconds is there in 3 hours? 3 hours and 2 minutes. No, wait. 3 hours and 3 minutes is the numbers we're working with. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, that is it for the end of the stream, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The death counter has risen to 1, which means the guy who guessed it correctly, Hislop, gets himself a point, pushing himself further away from everybody trying to chase him. Jesus frigging Christ. There's over 10,000 seconds in 3 hours, and he waited till the last 20. I got fucking bummed there, by the way. There was a prime in front of me and a prime to my right. Fucking ouch. Can we have an independent adjudicator, please? Dan, you're going to have to fucking accept it. That was real. I admire your ability to scream rigged, but fuck. Thank you, Mass Effect. You have been controversial as ever. And as much as I desperately want to continue this mission, we are out of time. I have to press this button and promise to see you again next week. Fucking... You couldn't write it. It was because you were using a pistol. You need to use shotguns at close range. Thank you, Scruff, for the 4D thinking right there. You are more than right, but I didn't see there was one to my right. Shame I don't get a 0D. You do not. So, that is it for Mass Effect for this week. Can I just say, I was nervous this fucking playthrough would be just me sat here on my own playing through it for the sake of getting it done. But it seems like it's more popular than I thought it was going to be, and I appreciate everybody that's into it. Fucking loving it. Next week, are you not doing a stream tomorrow? Yes, no, next week is when we will be playing Mass Effect, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Which means Physics Friday is tomorrow, and Physics Friday is everybody's favourite. Fuck Mass Effect. We're playing Jalopy. Looks like it was about 25 seconds, his lot. There you go. How about that? Now that is a fucking down to the wire win. I am so angry about that. Ah! We're going to fucking fix Tarly's situation, but we're going to fix it early Monday, because tomorrow is Jalopy, and I'm getting out of here now. You've all been extremely generous today with your bits and your subs and your splashes and your green fucking rains and that kind of thing, so I appreciate it as much as ever. You've been very, 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 very generous, but allow me to get out of your fucking hair. Can I apologise for something, please? Hislop is going to have a gold name in Discord. It looks bad, but it's actually true. Cheeky, what did you think to it?
Blade purple 10 bonus 1 si te streamas usual.
Fuck. Siddle's all his hard work has been undone as Hislop pushes the score to the greens. 85 to 81. Congratulations to everybody. My clock is set to the nuclear clock or whatever it's called, and mine said 55. Dan's joking. For the sake of Dan, he's joking. Ooh, right. To all you gracious winners and all you ungracious losers, thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow at the times listed down below. But for now, get out, and I'll see you in Discord. Fuck. Fuck.